It's very exciting to discuss the data from our new paper, which really for the first time provides a cellular explanation for why osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis are different. One of the biggest questions that we've been sort of trying to work out is when inflammation occurs, what's its relationship to damage? So our patients get a lot of inflammation, but they also get damage to the cartilage and bone. And this happens in rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. But it was never clear if the processes of inflammation, the cells that drive inflammation, and the processes and cells that drive damage came from the same type of cell, or whether they were two different cells, in other words, sisters rather than identical twins. And what we showed in this paper is actually that they are sisters, they're not identical twins. And so the cells that are involved in driving inflammation in rheumatoid arthritis are not only different, but reside in different parts of the joint compared to those that drive osteoarthritis. If I give you an analogy, in your garden you have topsoil and subsoil. It's all soil, but not all soil is exactly the same. And the topsoil is like the lining layer of the synovium, and that's the bit that lubricates the joint and is very specialized, and that's the bit that goes wrong in osteoarthritis. And the subsoil, which is important for the deeper roots, that's the bit that goes wrong in rheumatoid arthritis and is related to inflammation. So I guess what this paper for the first time shows is that the cellular basis of disease, the cells that are involved in those two diseases, rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, are different, located in different parts of the joints, and do have different functions. This work that has recently been published in Nature was a fantastic example of team science. You know, art is me, science is we. To answer the big questions, you have to work together. And this work really was a collaboration between scientists and clinicians in Oxford and in Birmingham, and also actually in Boston as part of our links to the Accelerating Medicines program. And this just shows you, if you want to answer the big questions that are being posed in the Human Cell Atlas, what's the cellular basis of disease? In other words, how many different types of cells have you got in the joint? To do so, you have to use big consortia, and that usually means not just within the same country, across universities, but also across different locations like the United States and Europe.